there's something called bad
Publicity.
Yes, they may get numbers, but what are the numbers? What demography are they owning? You see a lot of brands right now, they're looking at statistics, they're looking at your analytics, they're looking at your database. They want to see who your followers are. Carefully curate your page. When you're consistent in your field, in your work, you will get to that point. You have organizations, for example, that I find very annoying. You see brands commenting on blog.
What's the need for that?
What's the need for it? I think that needs to be understood, that your personal life is different from your business side of things.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Career Series powered by MTN. My name is Adeze Adwaka, and joining me on today's episode is Dr. Yetty Ogunubi. She is the founder, CEO, and lead publicist at the Yetty Company. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome Dr. Yetty. Yay! I love that small clap. My first question for you would be that your career has spanned an interesting and impressive 19 years. How have you been able to navigate and maintain success all through these years in both PR, brand management, and corporate affairs?
I think for me, it's firstly a creative. What that means is I'm always looking for new ways to do things. Also, I would say the pool of talent, my team are also independently creative in their own ways. And I say to people around me as well that my colleagues over here are not my competition, right? For me, it's a global space that I am looking off as my competition.
They're competing with.
Exactly. So what then happens is it makes us think out of the box, looking for what is done differently outside the country, looking to improve both, in the talent as well as in what we're doing as well. So I think that has really, really helped us in sustaining the business.
Now, the PR industry is witnessing an influx of new talent, new and raw talent, if I must say. How have you been able to not just survive, but stand out in such a saturated space?
I wouldn't say it's saturated yet.
Okay. Why would you say that?
I mean, compared to the rest of the world,
okay,
I think Nigeria is just catching up with them understanding the need for PR in their space, right, in their industry. I think there's room for everyone. In the last 2 months, I've had conversations with new PR companies, stem from working from other PR agencies.
And then they started theirs?
They're theirs.
Okay.
And I'm always championing them because, we can't all do it all.
Okay.
For us at Yetty, it's not all the jobs that comes to us that we take on, right? Meaning there's room for other people, right, to take on, these jobs. A big example is you won't see me managing an entertainment person because that is not my strength. You have to then look for other agencies that is their focus. They're big on nightlife. I'm not about the nightlife. I'm more about the corporate SMEs, PR. We started off in the fashion space. Now we're moving towards more corporate, hospitality,
brands,
real estate, right? Does that mean that I can give my full advice on that? No. So for me, like I said, there's enough room for everyone. I'm big on more PR firms coming up because the country needs that good storytelling as well, in terms of individual, private to the public sector. So I don't think it's saturated yet. I think there's room for everybody to craft their own niche in what type of PR they want to do. There's so many organizations in Nigeria that needs PR and marketing. So
Okay, I think my question was more of like, how are you able to stand out from other PR agencies?
How are we? So if I go back to the first question. When I talked about us being a creative, I'm more of a creative PR.
Okay.
When it comes to storytelling, I think we're known as storytellers. From our newsletters to our hands-on approach with our clients. I'm one of those people that I believe in when you have people trusting their brands in your hand, you have to have a level of communication with them. You have to have a level of your touch in
like a personal thing, make them like a part of
Exactly. So I say to my team, like, I'm one of those people that believe in when people have entrusted their brand in you. I'm not saying it works for everybody, but that's what works for us, right? I want my clients to be able to call me at 2 a.m. regarding something that is maybe internal that needs resolving beforehand, and we are hands-on it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's one of the strengths that we have.
Now, asking from one of the points that you made earlier, why do you see the need for the reawakening of public relations in Nigeria?
I think it's something that the different industries we have in Nigeria needs to understand. Like I said, in the past few years, a lot of people are starting to understand that they do need a sort of PR or marketing part in their industry. What you see is a lot of organization, they have millions of budget for other arms of their business and zero budget for PR, right? It's just like having a gold in a house. Like the house is not known by anybody and there's a lot of gold and you want people to, get to know about it. How would people get to know about it if you don't market
or create publicity for
it, right? So that mentality of doing it by myself, I have the business and you think, okay, you're going to do it yourself needs to stop, right? How do you control, there are instances where there are situations that happen within the organization and they don't have a PR arm of the firm. How do you
take control of situations like that if something like that comes out?
Exactly. So the PR, I would say to my client is we're an extension of the business.
True.
Meaning everything that goes out in terms of the business, from the branding to the communications, it's all carefully curated. It's intentional. You have organizations, for example, that I find very annoying, where you see brands commenting on blogs.
What's the need for that?
What's the need for it?
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
It should be protected.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be all over the place,
it has to be cultured, right? And I think that needs to be understood, that your personal life is different from your business side of things. If you're saying you're a professional business, then things has to be thought after. How does it affect in your organization? You may think it's publicity, trying to comment and drag on.
But then it might even damage.
It would damage your brand. I would never take such brand seriously. I mean, literally, I see it time after time. We just need to keep educating people that, there's certain things that you need to do. There are ways to market yourself. There are ways to create visibility for yourself without being everywhere.
Now, I've heard someone say there is no such thing as bad publicity. I don't know if you believe in that. And also, it seems like those who, come out and do things like controversial things, really, really controversial things, they gain more momentum, right? They gain more numbers. Some brands get to sign them, they're doing great, they get followers and all of that. The views are increasing, they're making more money. Now, what do you have to say about, situations like that?
I disagree with you. There's something called bad publicity.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, they may get numbers, but what are the numbers? What demography are they owning? Right?
Okay.
For me, constantly, we have to liaise with influencers and celebrities to work for our clients.
Okay.
So some of the things we do is we have to vet. Some people are in the middle. Okay, people love them, people hate them.
Okay.
However, when you're working with corporate brands or brands that have culture, they have things they stand for.
And they have a brand to protect.
Exactly. That would affect whoever it is that's done that. Yes, you may gain momentum for
a short period.
For the short period.
But quick.
Yeah. And you see a lot of brands right now, they're looking at statistics, they're looking at your analytics, they're looking at your database. Okay. They want to see who your followers are. They want to see what you're saying online.
Okay.
Trust me, some people may be signing them on, but who are the people signing
them?
on as well?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
That's
There's
a good
something
one.
called quick money and there's sustainability in that industry as well.
Makes sense.
So people need to think and care. And I use the word curated, right? Carefully curate your page. There's something called consistent,
Okay.
right? When you're consistent in your field, in your work, you will get to that point. Do you
Definitely.
understand? Definitely. You don't have to do quick things that would probably affect you in some areas.
In the future.
In the future, right? There's so many opportunities that come your way or come through people through other things they've done. Okay. And there's some things that, opportunities that come that people miss out on. People miss out on because of maybe something they've said. Maybe they've just said a little thing that would subsequently,
True.
Not make them viable.
I totally agree with you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I mean, for those who are watching, I'm sure that when they look back, they'll be like, let me go and delete, that post I made 3 years ago so it doesn't affect, my future or affect my now. Thank you so much for sharing that.
In addition to that, it's, one of the key things that we do in PR is that digital footprint.
Okay.
So I employ people to look and check what their digital footprint is. Okay. When you
say digital footprint, what does that mean?
Meaning when they Google your name, what comes out on your name? Do you understand? Okay. It's like a record for everything you said online. It could be 9 pages on Google, and every little thing you've said will go on there. Will count. Oh, yeah. Wow. So those are the ways and measures like people that
you work with or that some of your brands that you work with get to pick influencers to work with as well.
Exactly. Because we do that almost on a regular basis, right? We look for influencers that can match with
a certain brand or a certain company that wants to work with something.
And with that as well, it needs to be vetted. It will be vetted from our end, but it would also be vetted by the organization as well. Yeah. So that there's no loopholes in it here.
That's quite interesting and very strict. I love it. Please remember me, when you guys get to...
I'm sure you have a good...
All right. Yes, of course I do. Yeah. So we're going to take a quick break now. And when we're back, it's time for Mogul Monikers. Dr. Yetty, welcome to the Mogul Monica segment.
Thank you.
Now, in this segment, I'll get to describe famous entrepreneurs without dropping their names, and it's your job to give me their names correctly. Right?
I shall do well.
You will. You shall. Now, you're going to pick a number from 1 to 10.
4.
Number 4. Okay. This man built the world's largest e-commerce platform. Who is he?
I'm sure Amazon.
Nope.
Alibaba.
Yes, Alibaba. So, what's his name?
I don't know his name.
Jack Ma. But I'll still give it to you. 1 mark. Yay. Well done. Okay. Pick another number from 1 to 10.
10.
Number 10. Okay. He transformed the music industry with digital streaming. Who is he?
Digital with music.
So just give me the music platform. No.
Spotify.
Okay. Name?
I'm sorry.
I love it. It's fine. Now it's Daniel Ek, and he's the co-founder and CEO of Spotify. Okay. So yeah. So I'll still give it to you. 2 marks. Or should I give you?
Give me.
Okay, 2 marks. Right. 2 marks. I know. You got it. Okay. So one last question. Pick another number from 1 to 10.
1.
Number 1. Okay, so she is a humanitarian, an activist, and she was once the First Lady of the United States.
Clinton?
Nope.
Michelle Obama?
Nope. Your time is up. Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay. So 2 marks out of 3 is not bad. That's not bad. Well done.
I did well.
Well done. Clapping for you.
So. Thank you.
Well done.
You.
Now we're going to move over to the pictorial segment.
Yeah.
Now in this segment, I get to show you 3 photos and they all relate to one word. So we're going to give you that word, right? It's not hard. It's not difficult. Okay.
Bola Tinubu. President
I would
Bola
have taken the
Tinubu.
Jagaban, but yeah, correct. Well done. Okay, the second photo.
Money for
What's this? What symbol is this? This symbol is
the
very
coat
easy.
of
Nope. This is a symbol. Time is going on. Money. What is this? And then what symbol is this? Symbol is very important.
The eagle. The coat of
No. This symbol is seen somewhere. One company. Your time is up.
Dangote.
Yes. Give me 5.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay, so the final one. Okay, this.
Sheep
And love. 2 people in love holding hands together. Sheep on a ship.
Shepherd.
No. Love. 2 lovebirds holding their hands on a ship.
Lovebird.
I've given you all the clues. Yeah, holding their hands on the ship. The time is up.
Sorry.
The time is up. Titanic, my love. 2 lovebirds on a ship. See, doesn't it look like that ship on Titanic?
You should have shown maybe someone, plunging into the sea there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know, right? But
Yeah.
this was fun and this was interesting. Did you have fun?
I did.
Right?
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on this episode of the MTN Career Series. And that's it for us with Dr. Yetty. Thank you so much once again for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we're back, it's time for Trivia Games. On to our trivia question. What is the full meaning of the acronym HTML? Get the answer correctly and you'll be winning a fantastic prize courtesy MTN. My name remains Adeze Adwaka. I'm your host, of course. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at MTN Nigeria and follow us on all our social media platforms at MTN NG. Until next time, do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.